TB Scrapbook came back with another process video. This one is for Mixed Media Mayhem, and here is the sketch that, or the layout, sorry, that we will be scrap lifting. I think this one was picked out by Scrappy Kathy, and so I'm going to give it a try. I'm probably not going to cut my picture into a circle though, because I'm just documenting this. I was out hunting with my son and my nephew, and I fell over a log and cut myself right there with a stick. And it wasn't bad, but, you know, I wanted to document it. And then I am going to be using these stamps and then some stencils. I got some, like, new mixed media stencils I want to try. And these ones kind of look like branches and sticks and twigs to me. This little zebra print, I kind of want it for more of the striped look. And then some beautiful florals. So, yeah, I'm just going to go and have fun and see how this all turns out. So, let's get going. Okay, so this layout is very difficult for me in the sense that I'm not really good at the random mixed media in the background yet. I'm working on it. So that's why I really like this series. It really pushes me to try new things and to step out of my comfort zone. I do love this new technique that I've started doing. I think this is my second or third layout of doing it, where I take a piece of tissue paper, put glue down, and then add the tissue paper on top of the cardstock. This time I'm only going to go around the outside edge of the cardstock, and I'm doing white on white. And so I'm going to use some tacky glue here that's in my fine liner bottle. But when I put it down, glue it down, and then I rough it up. And so it gives it these little lumpy bumpies. And it's a really neat texture to the layout. I really like the way that it kind of frames it without doing a normal frame. And then I still have the all the inside for stamping on nice and flat surface. But to stamp on the tissue paper actually works out really well too. So I'm just going to go around the whole thing and glue this tissue paper down. And if it's not long enough, you just rip off a piece of overlaying, put it down, and you don't even see where it comes together because the way it's so wrinkly and, yeah, textured. I really, really like it. I'm going to take and I'm going to cut off the excess all around it, and while I do that, I just want to remind everyone this is a weekly hop that the Mixed Media Mayhem girls and guy get together and do each month. It's so much fun. Every Friday we get together and we scrap lift a layout from somebody, and this one here I believe is from 7 Dots, and then we all scrap lift the same layout, and just the different techniques and the different ways people see things and how little or how much mixed media they put on each one is up to them, and it's just a lot of fun. So go down and make sure you watch everybody that is participating this week. And then at the end of the month, we will have a open hop for everybody to join in on. That's in the Facebook group. I grabbed out my inks, and this is kind of a dark yellow, and I'm using a makeup sponge here, and I'm using it just to add a little bit of color to the tissue paper and the cardstock. And so now I switched over to a orange, and I'm going to add that in. I'm using the same little makeup dauber because they're in the same pretty much color family. But I wouldn't have done it if I'd started with the orange. I would have changed. But since I started with the yellow, I went ahead and used it onto the orange stamp, or ink pad, sorry, not stamp. I ripped it a little bit there, so I just fixed it all better. And I'm going to go around the whole outside edge, and then a little bit darker in the different areas, and I'm just trying to make it look very mixed media-y. I guess is all I'm doing. I have decided this is where I want my photo to go, so I drew a line around it so that I don't have to worry about stamping inside of that or doing any kind of inking on the inside. I grabbed my first little stencil here. This is the zebra print one, and I'm using the blue. And in the inspiration piece, they have like blue stripes on one side. So this is to give me that blue stripe look. My stripes are definitely not square stripes. They are more animal print, but you don't really notice that they're a zebra print. It just gives it that more organic feel, I guess. And then I grabbed the one that looks like twigs to me, or camo or something, and I just really like the way it looks, so I'm going to put it in 3 different spots. 2 spots at the bottom, 1 spot here at the top, and there we go. I really think that that's cool looking, and I'm gonna have to use this stencil again because it was so much fun. I was going to use my mixed media stencil, and then I decided no, I want to use my stamp here. I am wanting just the 2nd generation stamp, so I'm stamping it off first in the middle where the picture is going to sit, and then using the 2nd stamp. So it's a little bit lighter on the 3 little circles that I will show. And then I grabbed this dot stamp, and this one I do just direct stamp right on it, 1st generation. And I just wanted it to be a darker contrast against that, stenciling in the background. I grabbed this last stamp here, and it is kind of like little dirt splatters. And I'm doing it in blue just to tie in that blue that's behind the picture into the other 2 spots so that it doesn't look too out of place. And then I like on the inspiration piece where there's like letters and numbers, kind of like, I don't know if they stamped them or if they used a stencil or what. I'm using a stencil, and I think I got this stencil from the Dollar Tree. The other stencils I got from Amazon. And I am just going to do my title, and my title is just simply ouch. And you don't see it really well here. In person, you see it a lot better, and I just really like the way that it looks. So yeah, that's what I'm going to make my title. And then this last stencil here, the stencil set, it came in a big set, and all these stencils, all the clear stencils, it came in the sets. They're all I think 6 by 6, and this one has all the leaf and floral on it. So I'm using the green, and this is not in the inspiration piece, but I really wanted to use this green and add some like leaf and in behind the picture, just because we were out in the woods, and I figured it worked perfect. And it was a stick that I, tried to poke into my eye when I fell. Well, a little lower, thank goodness it was, on my cheek there, but so I got that in the background. I'm really liking that. And then I'm going to use this gold paper as my mat. So it's just a cardstock that always reminds me of the gold coloring. So I love to use it in fall layouts. So I got that all matted up, and I will pop up my picture onto some fun foam. And yeah, I'm going to do the fun foam, I think, right now. Maybe. I'm not sure. Yes. And then after I get it all popped up, I will come in with my Crayola glue. It's a washable glue, and I come in with the red and the yellow, and to give those paint stripes like they have in the inspiration piece. And I'm just going to stick them behind my photo here and just over top of the stamping and stenciling, and just to give it some more of that fun color, that pop of color. And I'm just using a piece of the backing of that fun foam that I pulled off when I put it on my picture, and that worked out perfect for smearing that around. So I got that on there, push it down into the glue and the ATG so my picture won't go nowhere. And then I grabbed these arrows, and I'm going to put 4 of them on it, 2 up here at the top. And I'm just using the glue that, for the colored glue as a anchor to put it down on. And then 2 down here at the bottom, and this is where I grab out my tacky glue in my fine liner bottle, and I get that on there. And these arrows are perfect because we were bow hunting in these pictures, so yeah. And I just thought that the colors were great, the yellow and the green, and so I put those in. And then I grabbed this one yellow flower, cut it in half, and put in 1/2 on each side. In the inspiration piece, they have like frames and stuff, and I didn't have any frames that I wanted to use, so I used my flowers and my arrows. And now I'm going to come in with some black watercolors for some splattering, and I'm going to splatter all the way around the picture. So that's why I put that piece of plastic on the picture, just because yeah, I get kind of messy when I splatter. But this is it. This is where I'm going to call this layout done. It is not my favorite layout, but it was fun to do. And I do like how it turned out. It's just, yeah, here are the close-ups, and yeah, it was a lot of fun, but I'm going to have to keep working on the randomness of this kind of layout. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Bye!